Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, we are on Thursday, 28th of March 2024. We have arrived on lesson 14. The first mas'ala, there are 14 places in the Quran where a person will make Sajda tilawat, where a person will recite a certain verse and upon completion he will have to make sajda. This is known as Sajda tilawat. The very same conditions that are applicable to salah, like wudu, the ground being clean, the clothes being clean, facing the qibla, all of these apply to Sajda tilawat. Now the niyat, intention for Sajda tilawat should be made in the heart, that I am performing the Sajda tilawat that is incumbent upon me. The method of Sajda tilawat is a person stands up and from there, the qiyam, the standing position, a person says Allahu Akbar, falls into sajda, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la 3 times and gets back up. This is the best method of Sajda tilawat. If someone was to make Sajda tilawat whilst being sat down, so they are seated, and from a seated position they go into sajda, this will also suffice for Sajda tilawat. A common question is, if I am listening to a recording, a cassette, a YouTube video, and the Qari recites an ayah of sajda, do I have to make Sajda tilawat? The ruling is, a person will not make Sajda tilawat upon recorded recitation. However, if it's live transmission, receiver, or a person is listening to the Haramain online, then a person will make Sajda tilawat. Moving on, as we approach the last 10 nights of Ramadan, many will be thinking about participating in Itikaaf. Itikaaf is for a person to stay for a set time, whether it be 1 hour, whether it be 10 days, inside the masjid for males and in a designated area in the home for females. The virtue for Itikaaf, there's a hadith in Mu'jam al-Awsat of Imam Tabarani where the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, 1 day of Itikaaf, the reward of 1 day of Itikaaf, Allah distances the person from hell by placing 3 trenches between the person and Jahannam. And 1 trench, the size of 1 trench is the distance between the heavens and the earth. This is for the virtue for 1 day of Itikaaf. Subhanallah. Imagine the virtue of the one who fulfills the sunnah by doing 10 days. So as mentioned, sunnah Itikaaf is a person upon the completion of the 20th roza, by Maghrib, a person enters the masjid before Maghrib and he leaves upon the sighting of the moon of Eid. So approximately 10 days he will spend in Itikaaf. It's necessary a person is there before Maghrib. If a person arrives after Maghrib Azan, Maghrib time, then this will not be classed as a Sunnah I'tikaf. It will now transform into Nafal I'tikaf. Similarly, a person must make intention of i'tikaf even in his heart before Maghrib sets in. If he comes to the masjid and he only makes intention after Maghrib, this will also not be sunnah i'tikaf. I'tikaf in the last 10 nights of Ramadan is known as sunnah kifaya, or sunnah al kifaya, which is, it is a sunnah for the community. If one person in the community fulfills i'tikaf, then the sunnah has been fulfilled. If nobody takes part in i'tikaf in the last 10 nights, then this sunnah will not be fulfilled and the whole community will be sinful. Another masala is, ulama have mentioned that a person who has natural bad body odor and it's quite severe, then this person should not sit i'tikaf, as this will inconvenience the others who are sat in i'tikaf with him. Now for the dua, whenever a person is in a good mood, Alhamdulillahi alladhi bi ni'matihi tatimmus salihat. And this hadith is in Ibn Majah.